Mm. Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Okay, so if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and we are going to work in the videos. So if you like it, please drop like, and if you think someone else will benefit from it, please give them a share. And as for so I totally forgot to turn this off, as this is a new release box. I was working on it. I have solved it a bit, but I won't be showing it here. It will be a spoiler. Let's close this. Okay, so we are making progress with the OSCP challenge. So far we have worked around with the Linux. We have saw like how many boxes? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 boxes. Oof. So far we have solved the 17. There are a few that I've already solved in the previous videos, or maybe somewhere else related to the Windows. Windows one are less here, but I'm pretty sure they'll be fun. Like, see, Netmon, yeah, this is started, but I think this one was also solved. Yep, this one was also solved. It was a pretty easy. What else we have? Active Directory, I haven't started, but I have did put a question here. If someone can share like which box they wanted to work on next. So let's see if there is any new update on the community. Only 4 votes. Okay, so people are talking about like, let's go to the Active Directory. Now here's the reason why we are not doing the Active Directory. Cause for this you need to work around with the Windows first. So you need to understand the base of the Windows. Then we will move on to the Active Directory. I think we can close this poll. How do we close this poll? Okay, we can't close this poll. This poll is closed cause we have already worked on Linux box, which is Charexis. I hope this is the right spelling. We'll create new one soon, so we can, so you guys can recommend or select to change the learning atmosphere. Okay, my English is way too much broken. Comment. Okay, so I'll see if in the last I should be creating the new poll or not. But for now, let's see what we have in our plate. And we have the legacy, and I think I've already solved it, and this was a pretty like straightforward box. Nothing out of scope or something that we couldn't understand there. So let's see which one. Blue has been finished. This one I believe is finished. Yes. Optimum, this must have been finished too. Yes. Granny. Should we work on Granny? This is a pretty old box. Let's give a shot to this also, cause this is a Windows box and we're performing it the first time. And if you guys want me to like perform or like work on the previous boxes, like the one I haven't shared, like Legacy, Blue, or like any of these which I have already solved, do drop that in the comment or in the live chat so I get notified. And if you guys want me to like work on these two, and I'm ready to go, we'll learn, we'll understand together like bit by bit. It's not like we are rushing something, and we will just take our pace slowly. Okay, I got a message. Sorry guys, I want to check the message. Okay, so we have started the granny. Let's copy the granny name, or like the granny itself, paste it here, and there we have a granny. And let's fire the box, and it is one of the very beginner like box. I think this is one of the few. When the Hack the Box started, they released this box. Okay, let's add the machine URL here. Live, it's a live IP address we don't have. Time is, or the date is going to be today, and easy one. Yes, that's easy one. OSCP, yes, it is OSCP. What else? Hack the box. Okay, we got some stuff running. Let's see if it's active, and there we go. It is running. And there we go. We have the IP address. I'm not sure if we gonna need the host name here, cause as far as I remember, in the previous boxes where Hack the Box started its journey, there are hardly any box that need the host name in the as the host file. So let's see, we'll see in the future if we need that or not. But today we are working on the Windows box, so let's pray we can work with. Else we'll use write-ups to understand like what sort of the concepts they're trying to make us understand, and on the same page we might be able to learn something out of the box, as it's a Windows box, right? So let's try. There are a few tools that I already know, but it's not like I have understanding of everything, the base concepts also. There is so many things that I also need to understand. So let's start with this, and before that let's fire the VPN. Sudo open VPN, enter, Kali, and a moment, and we are connected. Let's cd into the CTF machines, create a directory. It's gonna be a granny. Yes, cd granny, clear, paste, enter, Kali, there we go. And we got the port 80 web server, some sort of web server is running. Nice. This is the waiting part that I hate. These machines are old and they can't take the flood of requests. But yeah, whatever, we'll be working with these. But yeah, I'll be solving more boxes other than the one mentioned here, because we have the feature in the hack the box over here. If we go to a retired machine, we can work on the particular type of vulnerability. So if we go to advanced search, we can select the category like on which we wanted to work on. We can work on the web application, enterprise network, and variety of stuff. Area of interest where you want to like sharp or hone your skills. So there's a database, browser, common web application, common custom applications, active directory, virtualization, protocols, telecom, like many more stuff. We even have the source code analysis. So this is also a key concept, although it might not be that deep into the OSCP kind of stuff, but I think it is better to learn like the OSCP source code review concept also. Other than that, we have the authorization, authentication. Okay, it's authentication, Azure, AWS, Kubernetes. I need to learn the Kubernetes. That's also another add-on. ML, maybe. Reverse engineering, yeah, that's going to be a part because of the blockchain. Not the blockchain, but the buffer overflow. So yeah, that's going to be there. What else we have? Okay, so there is like quite many things. So we'll be working bit by bit with the area of interest, and there you can like list out the vulnerabilities that you wanted to work. So yeah, there is going to be so much stuff, but after working around with this like walk or like roadmap kind of stuff, I'll finish the series of OSCP road and I'll start working on the different boxes to hone my own skill, so I can understand like where I stand and what I can achieve from here by my own, whatever knowledge I'll gather from this roadmap here. So yeah, let's go. Granny is already running. We have our note open, and let's copy. Okay, nice. We have the like output, paste it here. We have only one port open, and that's 80, and that has like way too much here. For example, there we have the server type, which is a Microsoft ISS 6.0, and there is a allowed methods, which are like also variety of it, which shouldn't be there. For example, there is a delete, there is a copy, there is a move, and what else? Options. This is hardly get used. And there's a put also, which is a public options, and these are the allowed methods. So most probably we'll be exploiting something related to the Microsoft ISS 6.0, and it's under construction. Okay, so I remember this one, under construction. It's I think it is one of the challenge over here, other than the box. Let's see. And I have already finished it. Oh, it's gonna take its sweet time. Yeah, take your time. By then, let's clear this out for now. Okay, it's loaded. Nope. Enter again. Okay, there we go. Let's search for the retired challenges. Okay, all challenges here. And it was saying under construction, right? So it should be the challenge here. And yes, we have this challenge under construction here, and I haven't solved it yet. Okay, no problem. We'll check this on later. How many ports Granny has opened? Only one port. And what is the name of script that identifies allowed HTTP methods on the Granny? Okay, that's pretty good knowledge. So it's a HTTP web dev scan. This is the one. Playlist to this path. Nice question. So right now I am adding this stuff over here into the go there, man. Live over here. Wait, it's in the one of these. Where the hell is this? Yeah, over here in this live one. But pretty soon I'll separate all of these somewhere. Like I'll create a separate list for the OSCP only. So yeah, you'll be able to see it there. Maybe after this live, I'll create a separate playlist for this only. So yeah, you can expect that pretty soon. Okay, so we got one, and which .NET based web application framework is running on this server? Okay, so it's st this one, or like this one, httpd this one. Nope. What is it asking? Which .NET based web application framework is running on the web server? Web application. Is it this? Yeah, this is a web server type, right? That's what it's asking, and we need to change the format. Something like this. Nope. It has 3 from the beginning and 3 afterwards. Like, does it want to be in continuation here, like this? Nope. What the hell is this then? Web server header. Okay, powered by. It's going to be this, but maybe the different, or like the format of writing it might be different. So for this we can check over here curl -u, and we can, or like instead of -u we can just give it a -v, and 10.10.10.15, enter, and it'll give us what we're looking for. It's ASP.NET. So it's running the ASP.NET here. I should have remembered that, dang. And which HTTP methods can be used to upload into the granny? Obviously put. How I know this? There is a different types of method for the like web application requests. So for example, if you wanna know like which method you're working with, you can just directly check here. Let me open it into the private Brave browser, so that will be a bit cleaner. So HTTP methods, let's see over here, or we'll get like a proper table, maybe Postman have it. Okay, let's see table. There are a variety of methods here. Okay, this has a bit of information. Let's see if we can get a bit better one, or maybe I'll be able to find it in my notes. Let's see, it's HTTP methods. HTTP methods. HTTP do I need to put it like this? I don't know how this search works. File name. search results, maybe somewhere over here. Web application introduction. This might be holding the methods. Okay, this one also don't have the good one. I'll create a table here. Provide me the HTTP methods table. With what they do. So like, first of all, there are few that you'll be using the regularly. For example, this get method, which like request the server if there's any source of some sort of resource that you want to look into. You can use the get method for that. You can't like write using the get method. Like you can't give an input into the form using the get method, but you can call the information using the get method. For the post, you can call the like data from the server using the post, and you can also submit the data, and that will get processed to a like specified resource. So you can like update data, you can call data, you can submit data using the post. The put method is like another type of a post, but it is used for like uploading the data or like updating the data, which can be a data file. Like most of the time it's the data file. For example, if you're trying to upload the like JPEG, PNG, PADF, or any sort of file, for that you use the put method. If you see into the requests in the burp suite or like somewhere else, like I've used a curl, so you see I have the get into the like using as a connection for like calling the data out of this IP address. So it's using the get method here. So it was able to call the content which is below here. So using get, we can call variety of data as long as it's not kept as a like 403 status or something that service is not able to process. Using get, you can call it. Using post, you can call data. Most of the places in API we use the post method, and you can submit the data, you can update the data. But for the put, it used to update data. You can upload the file with this. A patch, that's a partially update data for like specified resource. This I'll tell you guys when I'll use it somewhere, cause it's hardly get used. And delete, that's like total opposite of put data. It remove the files from the resource. If you have a certain URL that accepts the delete method, you can remove the file from that resource or this like place. Head, it will like give you the headers without actual data, like what sort of headers like it's calling, the server is calling. For example, let's use it here, -X, and we use head, enter, and there you go. It has only given the like what sort of header the request is using. Other than that, it's total empty. It stopped after that. So it will provide you the data related to the header or information related to the headers. The option, it will tell you like what sort of other request you can make to the server, like what sort of other methods you can use to send request to the certain endpoint if you're working with the web request or some HTTP based application level based requests. So these are all the allowed methods. So if you have seen above, it's not sending any sort of data related to the options that present us with the knowledge that what sort of other methods we can use to craft the request. We have some like which we don't use, or like generally they don't get enabled, or some might be custom, I'm not sure. For example, there is a lock, there is unlock, search, and there's a prop find, prop patch, kcall. So these are the one that you don't usually find somewhere on the real application. For example, if we check this on the Google, gla.com, you will see method not allowed. Okay, we can't use method options here. So they have banned the option method on their environment. So we can't use this. Let's not clear this. What else we can use? We can try to use the connect that can use to proxy stuff if it enable us to do, and it says not implemented, so we can't use this. Trace, this is kind of echo, which use similar to the ping, so you can use this to trace. Left intact. Let's see, run it again. Okay, it seems the trace is not enabled here, so we can't use that right now properly. Okay, so let's clear this. So these are the methods that we use into the application layer kind of stuff. So whenever we are working with the application layer, we generally use these methods to communicate, where you can like call or like chat in between the server and the client. Okay, so that's aside. These were the methods that we use. I should have given or shared this knowledge pretty early, but as we can see, it's like a bit more in the brighter side over here in this box. It wasn't there, so that's why I didn't share it before. Okay, so let's go to the like this IP address and see what we can access over the website. I don't want to restore anything because I was working on a different box. And we have a under construction page. This site may trying to view does not completely have a default page. It may be in the progress of being upgraded or configured. Okay, please try this site again later. If you still experience this problem, try contacting our website administrator. Okay. If you're a website administrator, feel free to receive this message. In error, please see enabling and disabling dynamic content in ISC help. Okay. To access ISS help, IIS, my bad, IIS help, start, click start and run, open the text box, type, okay, int manager, it's an internet manage kind of command. IIS manager appears. From the help menu, click help topics, click internet information service. Okay, so not much of the information. Let's try the new tools that we can utilize, and that is either we can use a Nito or we can use a Nuclei. So let's try the Nuclei. We'll paste the IP address, enter. Let's see what it provides us. Here's a piece of advice. If you're working with the real environment, try to use less tool and be more reliable on your skill. Like if you can identify something by just making a request on your own. But when it's about the exam, try to automate stuff as much as possible, because the exams are time constrained and you don't have much time to work around with this kind of stuff. And if you have the tool that you can utilize to gather more information and precise information as fast as possible, go for those tools and use those. But remember that there are tools that are banned in the OSCP exam. I'm not sure about the other exams, but there are some tools that are banned by the offensive security for their exams. Okay, let's see what we get here. And seems we have found a critical level of vulnerability here. Okay, it's a pretty recent one. That's 2021. That's new. Let's see. What's this? And it's just presenting with the CV 2021. Okay. Let's see what this CV says. Maybe we might be able to find it in the search exploit. Okay, I totally forgot to write the notes. Okay, we have started with the Windows box, and we have got some info like which type of server it's running and what sort of request methods are allowed. What else we have got? We have like request methods, we have running service. So let's try access the web page and see what that holds. Okay, so web page doesn't say much. It's an under construction web page. Let's try utilize the available tools. Like Nito or Nuclei, both maybe. Let's see. First we will try the Nuclei. Okay, I guess we have the information by now. Okay. Along with this, we can also check if there is any CVE related to the version disclosure we have so far. Using the tool searchsploit. Let's use searchsploit, and we have this. Not sure if it will be able to find this specifically. I knew it. This, nope. Now, okay, we have multiple like exploits here. There are some web dev remote authentication bypass, some ASP Stack Overflow, denial of service, which we won't be doing because if we kill the server, we won't be able to connect with it. But yeah, once it's come back to life, we might be able to interact with more and do something around with that. Sometimes what happens if you have submitted something on the server and you do a denial of service, because of the service restart, your file get executed and you able to perform the stuff that wasn't intended, like it should be performing. So that's the reason why most of the places denial of service are banned, and it can also cause downtime. Okay, we got the output of the nuclei. Sorry, yeah, nuclei. And what was the command? This was the command. Enter. And in searchsploit, we got all these. But other than these, I think we should also try. Okay, we have some good info here. But let's also try to find if there is any other endpoint that we can use. Although I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the listed request methods, but let's still give a shot if we might be able to find something other than what we have with us so far. Let's also check what this holds. Okay. View source. This page is placed into the root directory, and your font page, when font page installed, it contains information used. Oh, I see. It's not wrapped. Like a value blue automatically set to the front end. This is install. you do, the parameters are followed as follow. FPS HTML script URL, record these endpoints. The page cannot be found. Okay, there is admin DLL. Let's see if we can read this. Yeah, we can read, but it requires a different kind of method, I believe. Let's try clear this out. Curl -x. We will use the options here and paste the URL, enter. Instead of options, let's try post. Length required. Get a node working, so we can try what other request method we have. Okay, let's try options again. This time we will use -v. What does it say? Okay. This is weird. Let's see what other endpoint we have. Author. We have the author here. Give this, enter. It also shows the same thing. RPC. It says cannot run the front page server extensions on this page. There is this weird deal. And it says the same thing. Got it. This page is placed into root directory and whatever. This contains information used by the front page client to communicate with the front page server. Extensions installed on this web server. You should not delete these files. Okay. We will not. Let's reset it. Oh, not this one. Okay, so we can't perform the delete action, but what we can perform here. Anything in Weblaser? Nothing. Let's see if Puff can find anything. It's a granny time, bro. It's not a Windows one, so we will stick with ASP.NET comma .txt comma html comma dot dll comma dot, what other file extension we can try? md maybe, comma dot what other file extensions there? exe maybe, comma dot, but I'm pretty sure we have to work with the web itself. Zip. So let's change the IP address to the 15 and enter. Do we have the directory traversal here? Let's see. Maybe. Okay, so what's the path over here for desktop? This page cannot be found. The page you're looking for might have been removed. Okay. And it seems we have the directory traversal here. We have something private. Let's see. To parent directory. Must be something ASP.NET client. Let's see. And we have the web. Okay, another directory. And we have 3 of these files. What does this say? Smart NB nothing. Will we be able to put something here? JS. Nothing worth checking in these. Post info.html. Duplicate. The HTML comment in this page contains the misconfiguration information. Okay. I see. Seems we have found something related to the misconfiguration here. Is this scan still running? Yeah, what's up this with was that a broken scan? I don't know. It's not on recursion, right? It is on recursion. It has found some files, and in one of the files we even got a pretty good information here, and it says base URL is this grandpa, and it says default.htm. Might be have to add this into the host. Let's wrap this up and it says this file allows user to post file to the web to their web with the web personalized wizard and a front pad using the same username and password they would use if they were authorizing with the front page explorer and editor. Nice. Base URL is URL for our web server. Default page is name of the default page name. Okay. XFR type, specify the web server extensions have been installed on the server. Change f whatever is this is specify the relative URL for the script that front page uses for remote authorizing. Nice. I think we have already seen these endpoints, but let's check once more. Duplicate, paste, enter. Yeah, it's saying the same stuff again. So we have to work around with this, I believe. And what does it say? Vbot preview. This is created in the root directory and yada yada. So we have to figure out like what sort of request we can use, request method we can use. So using that we might be able to communicate here. Let's see if okay, this time we didn't got anything out of the place. Copy this, go to Granny, for that we gonna use FOF, and it's already somewhere down there, I guess. Yep. And we have got the output. This can be shushed, and there we go. And this is the IP address. Garbage can be removed, and on the page post info.html. We found that there's a page that contain, I'm right, correct? This page contain the info related to misconfiguration, and again spelling mistake. We'll copy this all, paste it here. It's gonna be HTTP or HTML. It's gonna be HTML. Paste it here. Remove the unwanted space, and here we got some new endpoints like this. New endpoints and info. HTML. It's XML. YAML. It's not a YAML. Okay, so we have the information. We have the endpoints. What are we missing then now? It's not shit. DLLs. Okay, we don't have something that can highlight, so we'll use the SH. Doesn't give a problem. Let's sort it out properly. Two-page doesn't seems to be working. And which those two pages are? The first one is this, I believe. That's not working. Yo, what the hell? Which page was it that wasn't working? Dang it. Oh yeah, we also have this, right? Default.htm. What does this say? Is naming convention problem? No. Okay, the same problem. Now it takes us to the same place. Author, same as author, right? Yep. And this too. Okay, my statement is wrong, so all the above URL take us to the same place. Let's take the screenshot. Paste it here. Let's try using different request methods. What will get in response? Okay, let's use this one instead of others and see. Okay, so it doesn't change much. So if I cleared this and okay, let's clear the above information too. If I use curl, paste the URL and hyphen what, let's try different request methods that were mentioned in the nmap output, nmap scan output. What will get in the response? So let's go all the way up, and these are all the request methods which we're gonna use. So we'll put it here and start using one by one. Options, capital X, paste, enter. Okay, I think we need -v2. and it doesn't give us any option. Let's try the same on some other endpoint. Paste. Connection closed, no output. And over this. Okay, this gives us the 200, but connection is closed. But no information related to like what sort of method we can use here. So if we use instead of options, let's see head, what we'll get. Yeah, it's gonna like list out the headers, so we don't need this request method. Let's see which one. Trace, that's also not gonna work much. Let's add it into last. -x. What is this? Profind. -d for the data. And we say XYZ, enter. It set 3 bytes of data, and it says shutdown connection, empty replay from server. If I do ping, instead of this, let's do like %20, and in the starting we'll put it like this, and 10.10.16.5, enter. Is it taking any sort of input here? Profind is not working. Okay, let's see what other search. 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 Let's try using search. What we have here? CMD. Enter. Upload completely set off. Okay, it seems we have to check all these request methods. Let's ask here. Also these. Option trace, get, head, put, post, copy, move a source to a new location, cut and paste kind of thing. Create a new collection using the web dev. Profind retrieves property. Okay, give me the example of requests using curl for all of the above. For put, we need to provide some sort of value here, but profind. Okay, let's try this. That's something new. We have this as a endpoint, and we got anything? Nope. Let's try with the depth of 10. We didn't got anything. Let's provide it here. Enter. And till then, let's see. What about this? Enter. It's still throwing the same stuff. But I believe there might be an RCE. Check the readable configuration here like this. Error, the parameter is incorrect. Nothing out of the box. Yeah, I know that we can use this, but what I want to like understand is there's a dev test kind of tool. Oh, that's new. We didn't know that there was a tool like this, a kind of dev test. Thanks for the help, man. Okay, so we have the permission to put data there on all these requests. Oh, we have the permission to execute also. We can execute this test file, which is similar to this one. Understood. We can execute the HTML. Okay, so we can work around with these files. But I think this is a pretty old box, so that's why it was able to perform this kind of action. And with the help of ChatGPT, we found another tool like dev test. Let's see what else we can do with this. Dev test, cleanup, debug, move, no create, quit, random, send, upload. Okay. Nothing that can help us understand more of it. But yes, we got the information that we can do here. So we can upload the file using the put, which is a HTML file. And let's do it with the curl. So we'll perform the curl, and but for this, let's first create a file. Vim space exp dot txt. Will the dot bat will work? Let's read out the exploit related to this, right? So we have the exploits here that will be able to tell us more better way. Remote buffer overflow. Shit, I knew it. It has to be something messy again. So search exploit. not -m, it's -x. Paste, enter. And it says that it is affected SC storage path from URL, attack type remote, attack vector crafted profined data. This vendor confirms or acknowledges the vulnerability. That's true. So it says the payload, the pay profound. Okay, so we are using this request method to send the data with the content length this, and all this seems to be hex encoded, and we are performing the buffer overflow here. Like if we are here, so if I just put slash and go wild, this page cannot be found, kind of thing. And it's performing some other stuff, and over here it is sending the shell code. Over to this using print pay. Okay, we'll read this later. Basically, it's a web-based buffer overflow. So it says our buffer overflow set up a rope chain by using the overflow 3 times. Okay, so rope is a type of buffer overflow. If you remember, there's a box, the one we were solving previously, and its name is Frolic. There we found one file name with the rope, and that rope actually contain some code there that we need to reverse engineer. So okay, I got it. So this is rope is a kind of buffer overflow function type. Let's see what it says. It will launch a calculator.exe which shows the bug is real dangerous. Written by Xiang Peng, I guess, and Chinhua. Security, Information Security Lab, School of Computer Science Engineer, South China University of the Technology, Guangzhou, China. This is their email address, Edwards Foxmail. I'm not sure if it will be working right now, but we got some information. Who knew it was a buffer overflow again? And it's a remote buffer overflow. Let's quit it from here, clear this. So for this, we'll be eventually using the Metasploit MSF console. And after running around, we found that it's related to buffer overflow. So let's use MSF Metasploit to exploit this box. And search something similar again. There we go. Yes, something. And we have this one here. Use 25, which has added the reverse mid operator by itself. Loot. We can loot a bit less. This looks good. And now if I pull the options, it's asking for a good number of information. Okay, so let's provide it. Set our host to the 10.10.10.15. Enter. Set our port is going to be the same. Target URL. I think that can be same too, like the root itself. We don't need to tamper with the target URL. SSL, it's not an SSL, but it says it's required. So what should we give it? Okay, we'll see that if it didn't run, so we'll provide that also. And set lhost to tune 0. Enter. And yeah, other things can stay the way it is. And if I do run, enter, it has started the reverse TCP handler, trying the path length to 3060. Okay, it's sending the stage. And I guess we got the reverse mid-operator session successfully connected. And yes, we got it. Let's do ls cd ... enter. And we got like damn big list of the DLLs. Oh shit, don't do this. And it died. Dang it. I don't want to do this. Let's snip out some stuff. Now let's do ls. And we are still in there somewhere. cd ... Now where are we? What the hell? I think they're like putting stuff intentionally there with that much of garbage. There we got the inet pub. There is a docs and system. Where is the users? It seems we have to go one more directory back. cd dot ls. Nope. Where is the user? Config sys. Program files, Windows, CD. Okay, let's see where we can move next. ADFS, I guess, ls. No entry exists in C. ADFS, ls. cd dot shit. Man, we are all the way down out there. cd wm pub. What is this? cd okay, my bad. ls. No entry there too. ls inet pub, we're not going there. System volume information, we don't need anything like that. Program files, let's check this. cd program files ls. We have the COM plus application, common files, cd common files. ls. Microsoft shared. I don't know why this feels like a rabbit hole. But there should be like a user kinda directory like this. If we go to C, we have this users here. So we can go in there and check the content of the users, but it doesn't show anything like that over here. Let's see, cd fp whatever, search ls cat catalog dot. Okay, it's a directory. Well, we don't have the access, right? ls find user.txt help get system hash dump. I don't think that's going to be any useful, but let's see. Hash dump, access is denied, understandable. display chat. I don't think we need that. And list all the accessible desktop web application. Get the current interpreter desktop. So let's see, get desktop ls zero something. Man, if we get stuck like this, we never be able to pass the exam. Execute the command. System info. Shell. Reboot, kill. Get. Attempt to enable all privilege available to current process. No, we don't do that. Let's see the shell. There. Drive C, I guess. ls. Okay, there. We have the inet pub, like the same stuff is there too. Inet pub there. cd admin scripts, access denied, cd www root there. We have some good stuff here. Let's see if this contains any sort of password or like other information that we need. cd underscore private there. It's an empty. Let's go back. Cat poc.gsp. It's a type poc.jsp. And it says page import Java utility if request parameter cmd is not equal to null. Print command process p is equal to runtime get. It gonna execute the argument that we are sending into the cmd. Okay, I guess we can try the reverse shell here. But even if we try the reverse shell, it's possible that we won't get the user base reverse shell, right? Okay, man, I don't want to waste any more time here. Let's see what the write-up says over the better place. Granny HTTP. Let's see, someone else was also preparing for the OSCP exam, and it's a pretty old one. Okay, it's not all that old. It's a 2023. So yes, variety of tools. We've used also dev test, and the result tell us we are allowed to upload the different types of extensions. Correct. I found a very useful link that shows us how to do that, but we didn't, and we actually used the Metasploit. But yeah, eventually we was able to get in. Okay, we have to like move around with the other headers here, so we're just transferring. Okay, so we used shell.txt and we moved it into the shell.aspx, so it will execute it as a aspx and we can get the reverse shell out of it. We have our shell. Okay, they got the shell. Now if we, man, that's the problem here, right? If I do exit, we are back to mid-breath recession, and it says, yeah, we didn't check for the Windows based information, so we might be able to get something like relevant information that can help us exploit that build. So let's see, perform the help, and this has the attempt to evaluate your privilege to that of local system get. So yes, TEM. Okay, access denied. We can't elevate permission like this, but there is another command that we might be able to use, and that command is non-net interface get previous get previous. Okay, we can't use this information. Okay, like command 2. There is a command that can help us pull the information related to the Windows, and what that command was is sysinfo, I guess. Yes, a system info. Okay, they have over here it's sysinfo, so we will use sysinfo. What the hell, we can't run the sysinfo. Let's go to shell then again. Sysinfo. Oh shit. System info. This should be recognizable, right? Okay, we got the system information. Let's gather the system information. And see if that's exploitable. I don't have that good grasp in the web, like Windows-based systems. I'm most of a Linux guy and a bit of the, what we say, AD guy. But I wanna like get more understandable with Windows too. So yes, we're doing that. So we'll use this as an opportunity. We'll solve other boxes too, which are not related to the OSCP roadmap, but I will be solving to get like more understanding of the Windows environment, how we exploit that, how we get into, and how we can do other extra and stuff. System info, let's clear this. We have the channel, we have the information. Now the useful information here is the OS name. or like the OS version here. Okay, let's Google if there is any exploit available for the given version of this Windows system. The version is this. Let's Google it. Exploit. Okay, we have the local privilege escalation. Define data types. Okay, that's pretty damn complex stuff here. Does it match with this? I don't know. Local privilege escalation, it seems to be same. No, it's a different one. The number here is MS11 and over here is MS14. And the number we have here is nothing related to this. Let's check this one. It says Windows Web Server, Microsoft Windows Server 20 or like 2003 Special Pack 2 Arbitrary Right Privilege Escalation. The vulnerability details affected Microsoft TCP IP protocol driver version this, which seem pretty similar. Yes, it's a pretty similar version or like the same version. We have the platform. Yes, platform is also same. And it says vulnerability description, the TCP/IP.sys driver fails to sufficient validate memory. Objects used during the processing of user provided input-output controls. There's a technical description. By crafting an input buffer that will be passed to the TCP device through the net device input-output control file function, it is possible to trigger a vulnerability that will allow an attacker to elevate privilege. This vulnerability was discovered while fuzzing the TCP/IP.sys driver, a collection of input-output controls that could be targeted was obtained and subsequently fuzzed. During this process, one of the crash obtained organized from the input-output control, and this is its hacks. This was performed on a like 32-bit installation of Windows Server 2003 Service Pack. And we have the same system type, 32-bit. And and this has given some like code that is throwing an error, and it's like more of a reverse engineering part. As you can see, it is moving some value from somewhere, and it's hard for me to read this. I'm like learning buffer overflow and binary stuff side by side, but yes, we'll check into this. And so much more information, and in the end we have stopped on like Python 2, and this is a script that's going to exploit the system. So it's been almost 2 hours. We'll continue with this tomorrow because we are working with the buffer overflow. So I want to understand like what's going on here. So I'll read it once I'll wake up tomorrow, or maybe today. It's almost already 1 a.m. here. So today I'll like give it a bit read and try to understand like what is rope and other stuff, like different types of buffer overflow, and then we will work around with this kind of stuff. Until I get what is required, we might be able to using, or we'll be using the write-ups. There is a pretty good write-ups written by the OXDF, pretty knowledgeable guy, and they do the like by week, like every week cube talks on Discord, so you guys can join there too. That's a pretty fun place to be. You can ask a question related to your problems or anything that you find difficulty with. So yes, I'll be continuing from here, and the person who solved it also took like 2 hours, 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And after that, but okay, so brother has exploited the root first and then the user flag. That's weird, but whatever. I'll give it a read to this blog or the write-up, then I'll proceed further tomorrow, and we'll explain like what's going on here in the box, and then we'll like progress further with the exploitation. So see you guys tomorrow around same time, or maybe a bit early. Till then, have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe. See you tomorrow in another video or in another live. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye.